a parkour athlete, gyms can be essential. The sport is built around urban environments and moving outside, but having a gym can help you progress at a much faster rate. I recently moved from Los Angeles to Kansas, so I went from having multiple gyms and a ton of outdoor locations to train at, to basically none. And as a parkour athlete, that is not ideal. So to keep up with my training and try tricks I've never found spots for, I decided to build my very own backyard parkour park. First things first, I gotta pick out a flat area that has enough space to fit the park, which turns out is not very hard in Kansas. And next up is designing the park. So this is what the setup is gonna look like. It's gonna be pretty large. I'm gonna have a bunch of different heights and bars surrounding the entire course. And this sand pit is gonna be where I'm gonna try most of my big tricks. Now that I have it designed, it's time to get started. It is time to finish the framing for the first half of the parkour setup. I just picked up a bunch more 2x4s. Once I get this done, I think the next step is plywood on all this, and then getting started on the back half, which is the bigger side. After building out most of the framing, I decided to put some plywood on it, that way I could keep that area sturdy while I worked on other areas in the park. The frame for this box is officially done. Next step is I'm gonna put a slant wall right here and then a bar right there. Once all the framing was done, I had a friend dig out the area for the sand pit and had 16 tons of sand delivered. Unfortunately, they couldn't pour it in the pit, so we had to move it by hand. Who knew moving 4 elephants worth of sand was hard? And yeah, I did look that up. After the sand, all I had to do was put up some other bars, finish the plywood, and start painting. All right, I think it is time that I can finally show you what the entire setup looks like. Here it is. We've got it. Finally, the setup is done. Now, you will notice there's a couple areas like that are not painted and have some areas that are not very finished. The reason for that is I want to add some more stuff to this setup later, so I'm leaving some areas basically unfinished. That way I have an area to work with later. The first area is this lower and higher box that I can use for trying different types of tricks into the sand pit. If I want to do something difficult, I can go off the high one. And if I want to do some easy tricks, I can do them off the low one. Moving from there, we've got the trick bar. This bar is just for big tricks into the sand, onto that wall back there, and everything in between. And in the unfinished section, we've got a skinny wall for castaways, cast gainers, con gainers, all that kind of stuff. And from there, we have the second bar, which is going to be used for bar transfers, wall transfers, all that kind of stuff. Even swinging from that bar all the way to that ledge over there, it just gives me some more options to use. And over here, we've got the slant walls. This one's just for tricks onto the ground, and this one is used specifically for tricks from the bar into the sand pit. And finally, over here, I have a nice slanted con gainer box and some bars surrounding this wall for some more creative movement. And that is the setup. So I'm gonna get a couple clips on it, but I'm gonna save a lot of my harder tricks for another video. So make sure you subscribe if you wanna see that kind of stuff. And that is going to wrap up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Expect some more content with this setup in the future, and I'll see you guys next time.